Hello everyone, hello, long time no talk, welcome back. I'm so excited because for today's video I have something really exciting planned. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but for today's video we are going to be reading Every Summer After and then watching the show that has now come out on Prime. Today is actually the release day and I don't get to watch it yet because I'm still halfway through the book. I did already start the book. I filmed myself starting the book last night. I'm basically gonna be reading the book and then watching the show and giving you guys my thoughts on both. So it's like a reading vlog slash watch party. That doesn't really make sense, does it? I literally decided to make this video yesterday because I saw that the show was coming out today and I was like, wait, the book is only like 300 something pages. I went and I bought the book. Now we are here. I am about 30% into the book. I'm on chapter 10. Let's do a little rundown on this book right now. So the book follows Sam and Persephone, Sam and Percy, and then there's also characters like Charlie's in there, Delilah, stuff like that. Sam lives in Barry's Bay and he lives in a lake house, and Persephone's family buys a summer house right next to his house in Barry's Bay. You see where we're going here? It kind of gives Summer I Turned Pretty vibes, but I digress. So Persephone comes for the summer and they realize there's a family next door that lives here year round, and there's two boys around Persephone's age, Sam and Charlie. So Persephone and Sam basically become best friends over the years, and they grow together and they grow romantically too, and then something happens. One of their Thanksgiving, everything blows up in their face and they don't see each other for what, like 12 years? Then Sam and Charlie's mother passes away, Sue, and she is left no choice but to go back to Barry's Bay to go to her funeral, and that is when she sees Sam again, and all these feelings are just coming back. So that's where we're at right now. She is back in Barry's Bay. She has seen Sam. We are in day 2 with Sam right now. It keeps flashing back between the past and now, and the past, they're just so cute, like their friendship building, and I love the past, but then I know something goes wrong. I definitely plan on finishing this book today so that then we can watch the show. Total, I think there's 19 chapters and I'm on chapter 10, so we have 9 chapters to go. So let's continue reading this book. I also, honorable mention, I'm currently reading 2 books. I'm reading this one for this video and for the show, and I'm reading this one for fun. These are completely different books. This is like small town, second chance, friends to lovers romance, and this is literally a dark mafia romance. We're gonna continue this one and see how it goes. I'm gonna be giving you guys updates and you guys are gonna be reading this with me. I don't want to give you guys too many updates because I don't want to spoil anything, but I am currently in a flashback from their past and they're about to have their first kiss. I'm so geeked out. Now, I feel like I have to mention that I'm not a YA reader. I'm pretty sure there's YA to my knowledge. I have to look that up to confirm that, so I'm not giving false information, but I'm not usually a YA reader. I have read some here and there. One of my 5-star reads is a YA, but oh my god, I'm so geeked out right now. I'm like, I love them. I love Percy and Sam, and it just makes me so sad that something happened between them, and I'm like, I love them. Anyways, let me continue. I'm currently on page 161. Okay, I looked it up. It's not YA, it's adult. It is an adult romance. I'm currently on chapter 11, page 171. So I think I'm like basically halfway through the book. This is why I don't read books like this. These books make me feel things, and when I feel things, it really sucks me up and it messes me up. It keeps flashing back to like the past Sam and Percy, and they were so cute in their friendship, like literal goals, like oh my god, like I love their friendship, and it breaks my heart because I know something's gonna happen. I love Sam. We're finishing this book today. and I'm going a little crazy. So I'm gonna try to get pretty deeper into the book until I update you guys again, because I don't want this video to be too long, but I want to get the book finished and then watch the show. Book update time. I am currently on page 239, chapter 15. Here we are. I stopped at chapter 15 to give you guys an update. Currently, so the whole book, we're still going past, present, past, present. Right now in the past, Sam and Percy are like basically together, and they're super cute. They're super cute, but there's also this thing like looming over me where I know something is about to happen, where it's all gonna go wrong. And it's really irritating because in the present, everybody knows what happened. Everybody knows, and I feel like I'm just reading this. I'm not in on the inside joke. I feel like we're gonna find out very soon because I'm on chapter 15. I'm almost done with the book. This is present right now, and they're just kind of going through a cycle where they want each other and they're expressing that they want each other, and they keep making moves where they want each other in the present, but also they have whatever happened in the past still there that they haven't talked about. They haven't worked it out. Charlie has some beef with his brother. Charlie has some beef with his brother, and it has to do with Percy. I just read in chapter 14 where Charlie told Percy that Sam has this problem where Sam already thinks that Percy is his and doesn't have to like work for it, doesn't have to chase her or anything like that. And that's a problem that I feel like is occurring in the present, because in the present Charlie doesn't have a problem with Percy, but he seems to have a problem with Sam. I think the problem is that he's like, your girl is back in town. If you want your girl, go get your girl. Don't just keep standing there like an idiot. That's what I think. Okay, I don't really know. Sam and Percy are currently like about to go off to college, and Sam seems like the problem at the moment. He's not putting in the work, and he just thinks Percy is gonna be there waiting for him. Then in the present, Percy just had a panic attack, and it seems like Charlie, once he realized that Percy had a panic attack, like something clicked for him in his head, but he was like, it was a panic attack. But he wasn't talking about the one that he just had, so I feel like something, whatever happened in the past that broke them up, has to do with maybe a panic attack, or she freaked out about something. I feel like Charlie's on Percy's side, but I don't know, because everybody else seems not to be. My cousins are both watching the show right now. They haven't read the book, but they're both watching the show, and they're telling me that it's pretty good. I'm kind of getting irritated. I want to know what happens. I want to know what happens because they're just giving us super cute Sam and Percy relationship going on, and I know something is going to happen that just ends it all. I was right. I was right. I'm on chapter 15. Charlie does have a problem with his brother. Just kind of semi-crashed out on his brother and yelled at him. Charlie literally said, you're the same as you were when we were little. Sam, you gotta tighten up. I love you, Sam, but you gotta tighten up. He asked her to marry him. He asked her to marry him, and she pushed him away. How old were they 12 years ago? Like, oh, I guess they were 20 something. Oh my. Okay, so I now know that I was completely wrong, and this isn't YA, it's like new adult, whatever. But I did not expect to have a full smut scene right now. I am mid full on smut. Did not know that was gonna happen. Y'all, I just read. They've never done it. They've never done it. So you're telling me they broke up before they ever did it? I digress. We're doing predictions now, you guys, because I think I know what happened. Sam is currently away for his workshop college thing, and Percy and Charlie are spending a lot of time together, okay? And Sam just emailed Percy telling her that he basically wanted a break. Here's what I think is gonna happen. First of all, I think Sam is very much in the wrong, okay? But I think Percy and Charlie are gonna kiss. And that's why when Sam proposed, she said no, or I don't know, basically just she like shut it down because she kissed Charlie. Percy and Charlie, and she started it. And I knew it was coming. I knew it was, but it's the fact that she initiated it. I thought Charlie was gonna initiate it, and now I'm scared because how is Sam gonna forgive that? I'll get back to you. He knew all this time. Sam knew Percy slept with Charlie. I don't know yet how he knew. I'm guessing Charlie told him or something, but oh, he knew. I thought you knew. I thought you knew. This is like a thriller with plot twists in it, so they should label this as a thriller. Thank you. Next. No, Delilah was a good friend. Delilah was an okay friend. Yeah, she had her moments, but why would she say that to Delilah though? Like, that's crazy. We are officially done. The book is done, and let me tell you, the whole time I was reading the book, I was thinking, what could Delilah have done so bad? Like, how bad could this have been? Because I know she ends up with Sam in the end. Oh, it was bad. Oh, it was bad, and I was not expecting that at all. It was definitely a plot twist. You know what? It was all okay in the end. This book, I don't have a rating for it right now. I'm trying to see, is it pushing 5-star? I don't know. I haven't had a 5-star read this year quite yet. My thoughts on the book, I think it was so good. I think that the build to the climax, which I believe was us finding out what Percy did, was really good, because it got to the point where I got irritated like right before we find out. I got irritated because I was like, I need to know what she did. What did she do? And then boom, we found out. And I was like, that was perfect. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm being converted because I hated Friends to Lovers. I was not a big fan of Friends to Lovers because in my head I was like, they're already friends. Like, I don't like that, but I realize I do like that. But I think it also has to do with the fact that we grew with them. Like, we saw their first ever interaction, we saw how they were with each other over the years, so I really like that. I think I don't love Friends to Lovers when they're already friends when the book starts and I don't know anything, like I don't know their past. I recommend you read the book before watching the show. I haven't watched the show, but I think you should read the book first because it makes you 10 times more excited for the show. I was excited for the show regardless because I was like, oop, a new Prime show. Prime knows how to do a book adaptation right after Off Campus. We all know that. Now that I've read the book, I'm so much more excited. I'm so excited to watch Sam and Percy on my screen. So now it is time for that. Let's lock in. Here she is. Here she is. Percy and Sam, they look, first of all, how did I not, is Percy ginger in the book? Because I don't know why that didn't, is her hair not brown in the book? And Delilah's a ginger? This time we're starting the show. Sorry it got like way darker. I covered up my window, and don't mind my ghetto ass setup. I don't have blinds at the moment, and I have sheer curtains. I don't like blackout curtains, so I have to put something over my window in order to see my TV. Can you guys even see me though? I obviously can't film myself watching every single episode because I do not have enough SD cards for that, but I'm going to film myself watching the beginning and some parts here and there, and I'll give you guys updates as I'm watching it. That we might bump into Charlie and Sam. Sorry for any of like the bad lighting, you guys. I have to see my TV.
For those of you who might not know me,
Stop.
I'm Percy Fraser. It's Chantal and her wonderful fiance Drew.
Ah, look, Chantal!
Searching for that person to call your.
It's Sam! Oh my god. He's perfect. They're perfect. I had to pause the show really quick because one, my camera died, and also I turned on my little reading light, so hopefully you can see me a little better. So let's resume.
Let's celebrate it. Celebrate to you.
Is that Sue? Oh!
That person isn't easy.
Charlie's calling.
First?
Sam?
No. It's Charlie.
So far, no notes. I love it. I'm gonna put the camera down for now, keep watching it, and update you guys. Update you guys in like probably 5 minutes. They just met for the first time. I'm pretty sure that's Charlie and Sam at the door probably. It is!
Hello.
Hey, I'm so sorry to bother you, ma'am, but does the girl that was on the dock live here?
Okay, update. We're 25 minutes in, and the first couple differences. One, first of all, she lives in Seattle instead of Toronto. Two, Delilah just showed up. Delilah's in, I keep forgetting the name, Barry? What? Yeah, Delilah's in Barry's Bay. What is she doing there? Prime loves Somber too, because you hear that?
Jordy.
You were to
Hey.
Jordy? You guys, it's Sam! Oh, and she's hiding. Also the music. Wait, another family doesn't even live in her house. It's getting destroyed. Wait, what? Is that Sam? No, that's Charlie. It's Charlie.
You okay?
What?
Sam.
You came home.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm so sorry. It's okay, Percy. It's okay.
I'm like fresh off the crack of the book. So I like remember everything, obviously. Oh my gosh, it's Delilah, isn't it? It's Delilah, isn't it?
Delilah?
Is Sam here?
Update, we're in the bed scene and they're playing Lana Del Rey. Look at Sam, my Sam. Although technically from the book, this is when they're supposed to have their first kiss. So are they gonna have their first kiss? He said he'd never, it's Percy.
Yeah.
Percy is not my girlfriend. We're just friends.
Yeah, with benefits.
No, I mean I never. It's Percy.
He was about to kiss her and she pulled away.
I'm Stuart Donlan. I'm Sue Florrick's estate lawyer. I've been looking for you
Why?
What's going on?
because I need you to be present tomorrow morning. You're in Sue's will.
What? Who left the tavern to Percy? The whole tavern to Percy. What? This is insane. This is insane. I'm gonna play it back and show you guys.
Sue Florrick's estate will be split evenly between her two sons, Charlie and Sam, with one exception. The tavern and all of its contents will be left solely to Persephone Fraser.
Are you
Holy
fucking
shit.
kidding me?
You guys?
And you're kicking me because...
I got too much adrenaline to sit still. Making it across the lake, I feel like I could take.
Jealous Sam? Sam just met Percy's boyfriend.
Hey, you guys.
We love Jordy. I'm also a little scared that I'm gonna get copyrighted for this video. These two are gonna make me like melt and cry and just... Did they just kiss?
Yo, Percy.
We're more than halfway through the show, so it is update time. I am currently starting episode 6. Ooh, girl. First of all, let's talk about the differences, okay? There are so many differences in the show. First of all, why is Delilah there? I'm not super mad at it. I'm just really confused by it. Another thing, in the book, Charlie was never mad at Percy. Charlie never had a problem with Percy. Sorry if my camera's moving. I'm like moving the bed. Charlie never had a problem with Percy in the book, but now he has a problem with her in the show. Like, they are butting like crazy, okay? Which I don't love that, because in the book I really did like Charlie, but the fact that in the show he's kind of a dick, not gonna lie, the show's good, okay? The show is good. However, to me it's completely different. I feel like the show has the characters from the book and then they just mixed up the whole plot and everything and added like little Easter eggs from the book. I will say something that I do like that's very different from the book and the show is that Chantel is more in the show. Chantel went to Barry's Bay with Percy instead of just calling her and messaging her the whole time. I like that they did that instead, because I did feel like in the book, that was something that I was gonna say. I felt like Chantel was someone who was there for Percy the whole entire time, except she wasn't actually there physically. How is that gonna work in the show? That's kind of strange, like a character that we see once and then never again, we just hear her voice. So I like that they brought her like more into the show. Percy and Sam relationship is so different in the show. I think the past, like their past selves is pretty similar to what the book was, but their current selves is very different in the way they handle their relationship and handle each other. We are on episode 6, so we're in the ending of episode 5. He basically broke up with Taylor. That was another thing. Taylor was, I'm not gonna say a really big part of the show because she wasn't there for super long. We saw her like maybe 4 times total out of the 6 episodes, but they were dating and he had a ring to propose to her, which is a lot more than in the book. In the book, we saw Taylor in the beginning like twice, and then he broke things off with her and said that they weren't serious. Oh, in the show they were pretty serious. So I'm getting the feel that in the show Sam does not know what happened between them. Not the feel, I'm pretty sure Sam does not know what happened between them, where in the book he did know because Charlie told him. I think him knowing what had happened already and having time to process it and forgive her himself is what made it okay for me for him to forgive her in the end and for them to end up together in the end. But if he doesn't know and she just drops his bomb, which I think she's about to drop the bomb on him, I don't think this is gonna go over well, and I don't know how he would forgive her in that way after all these years, and then just being like, boom, I slept with your brother. It's like, damn, double homicide. For now, that's it. We're gonna keep watching the show. I think this is gonna be the only super in-depth update until I finish the show, and then I'll probably do a whole debrief maybe tomorrow, honestly, because after I finish the show my brain is gonna be fried. What I was just talking about, Sam didn't know and Percy just told him.
Surprising things can happen as the flowers twist their bloom and the leaves fall.
Why is Fine Line by Harry Styles playing, and why did Sam not forgive her? I told you if he didn't know beforehand, like, he could not forgive her. I just finished it, and oh my god, I have a raging headache right now. So much information going on in my head, and I just want to spill it all, but I also have to go to bed. Like, I can't talk to you guys right now. Ever told Harry Styles it would be okay to let them use Fine Line in this show? Sue them. Terrible. Like, I'm literally made me bawl my eyes out. Also, the ending, Charlie has to be okay because he has a whole book. The next book is him. The next season is him, is it not? Tiffany, Percy and Sam, did they end up together? Technically not, although I guess it's implied with him showing up there. Good night. I'll talk tomorrow. Let's talk tomorrow. What is the verdict? What is the conclusion? What do you think about the movie and the book? Here's what I think in the end of the day. So, do I think you should read the book? Yes. Do I think you should watch the show? Yes. Do I think you should read the book and then watch the show? Yes. However, do not do it back to back like I did in this video, because that truly fried my brain and it's not something I think one should do to themselves. Now, let's talk about them separately, because I do think they are two different and separate things. The book was very good. I think I rated it a 4.5. The reason I didn't rate it a 5 is because I just haven't had this 5-star feeling all year long, which is very devastating. I think it's really good and it's worth reading, but there's also a lot of things in there that pissed me off. So that's on the book. Let's talk about the show, because the show was something completely different. To me, the show, they took the characters from the book, they took some plot points here and there, and then they jumbled it up together and created whatever they wanted. It felt like the book, but I wasn't seeing the book. It was very weird and I didn't love that. However, I still think the show was very good, and I think you'll enjoy the book and I think you'll enjoy the show. Something that I was very pissed off about when watching the show compared to the book that they changed, and that I really wish that they did not change, and I also saw a couple TikToks about this because a lot of people also did not like that they changed this, and it's that Sam did not know that Percy slept with Charlie prior to Percy telling him. While I was watching the show, I'm pretty sure I said this to you guys, I was like, if he doesn't know, they can't come back from this. If he doesn't know, there's no way he can forgive her, because in the book originally, the only reason I felt it was okay for him to forgive her is because he already knew a long time ago. He had time to process it. He had time to forgive his brother. He had time to forgive Percy. He had time to think of his actions and how they went into play to this happening. Not saying that it was his fault, but you know what I mean. In the show, he did not have time for that. In the show, he wanted to forgive this girl that left him all those years ago, and then boom, he gets hit with this blindsided backstabbing in the back of I slept with your brother. How can you come back from that? You can't. And was I right? Oh yeah. Oh sure boy, I was right, because he did not forgive her. In the end, they didn't end up together. I guess it was implied, like towards the very end it was implied, but I don't see that as a happy ending in my eyes, and it really pissed me off because I feel like a lot of people, even the people who watched the show and didn't read the book anyways, would have enjoyed having Sam already know prior. In the book, it has definitely converted me because I do very much love the friends to lovers in here. I love that they're very close friends, and I will continue to read friends to lovers after this. Some differences from the book and the show that I did actually enjoy, one of them being Chantal actually being in the show. The whole time I was thinking while I was reading the book, I'm like, how are they gonna write Chantal into the show? Because we only see her in the beginning, and then everything else is through texts and calls. But I'm glad that in the show she actually went with her. Relationship with Jordy, I also enjoyed. I'm a little confused though, because I feel like Jordy has 2 girls after him now, with Chantel and Delilah. Delilah being in the show, I was very 50-50 about, because on one hand I did like seeing her relationship with Percy, and I felt like in a show watcher perspective, somebody that didn't read the book, watching this girl in the flashbacks and then she's nowhere to be found in the present would have kind of made no sense. However, I did not enjoy her little relationship with Charlie too much, just because I was like, okay, I know she doesn't end up with Charlie, so like, why are we doing this? That's 1. 2, I smell a love triangle coming with Chantel, Jordy, and Delilah. I don't love that either, because I do like Jordy and Chantel. Charlie, oh my gosh, Charlie in the book compared to the show really pissed me off. It really pissed me off because in the book I remember thinking like, oh, I really like Charlie, I like how flirty he is, I like how he's always nice to Percy. Even after she came back for the funeral, he always seemed like he was on her side. In the show, Charlie did not want Percy there. It's like Charlie didn't like Percy at all. I really liked him as a character in the book, and then in the show I hated him. The song choices for this show, you guys, I kept saying while I was watching the show, I'm like, I'm gonna get copyrighted, because these song choices were so good. I knew some people didn't love it because they were like, oh, why do we have somber in a show that's supposed to be based in, I don't know, 2017 or 2015 or something like that. I'm like, y'all, it's just vibes. It's just vibes. It doesn't matter. The people in the show don't know where the song's from. Like, it's just about the vibes, okay? Overall, I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I read the book first, and I'm glad that I watched the show. They were very enjoyable, and I want to do this again, and we do have a lot more book adaptations coming, specifically to Prime. So if you want to see more of those, let me know, because I will do them. Even if you don't ask for them, I will do them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I fried my brain in the process. That is all for this video. Let me know if you guys want to watch more of these, because I will do them. Bye.